Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the story of one of Britain's most influential and innovative gun makers, EJ Churchill. From revolutionizing barrel lengths to introducing the iconic Churchill rib and utilizing easy opening system, Churchill was a brand that reshaped British shotguns forever. The story begins in 1891 when Edwin John Churchill, a former employee of F.T. Baker, established his own firm. In the early days, the company focused on live pigeon shooting and developed a reputation for exceptional competition-grade guns. In 1899, his nephew, Robert Churchill, joined the firm, ushering in a new era. Robert wasn't a traditional gun maker. He was an instructor, showman, ballistics expert, and a bit of a maverick. He didn't just follow convention, he challenged it. Robert Churchill was ahead of his time. By the late 1890s, he'd observed that American quail shooters favored shorter barrels or fast handling in dense cover. In 1897, W. Gould Brokaw ordered a 26 and 16-inch barreled gun for use in North Carolina. These commissions inspired Churchill to develop a radical new shotgun design, the XXV, named for its 25-inch barrels. Robert believed that lighter, more maneuverable guns, when paired with modern smokeless powders, could deliver just as much performance as longer guns. In 1914, he created gun number 2098, 12-bore Anson Dealey box lock that kicked off the XXV line. By the early 1920s, the now famous narrow-raised Churchill rib had been introduced as well. Interestingly, Churchill wasn't the first to question traditional barrel length. Back in 1891, the respected publication The Field conducted controlled tests to explore the effects of shortening barrels. Published on 29 August 1891, the study concluded that reducing barrel length, even below 25 inches, had minimal impact on pattern density and striking energy at 40 yards. The Churchill rib, introduced in the early 1920s, was a concept never before seen in the English gun trade. It was a high tapered rib that aligned visually with the shooter's line of sight just before the gun hit the shoulder, resulting in faster target acquisition and a smoother swing, according to Churchill. Robert criticized traditional wide, concave ribs, which he said caused glare in bright light. His rib design eliminated that issue and became known as the quick-sighting rib. In the 1930s, Churchill adopted and promoted easy opening or assisted opening mechanisms. Many of these use limbs which compress the mainspring to automatically drop the barrels when the top lever was actuated, making reloading much faster, a huge advantage in driven shooting popular during the era. The design used in box locks was patented by Edwin Smith in 1931 under British patent number 372035. Churchill's box locks utilized only the Smith system, while the higher grade side locks are found with either the Smith or Baker patent. To tell them apart, remove the forend and look at the knuckle. If the cocking yards are visible, it's a Smith action. Mainsprings housed within the cocking arms. If not, it's a Baker. Mainsprings in the lock plate, with cocking affected by a lever at the back of the action. One of Churchill's best-selling box locks was the Utility, introduced as a superior quality, medium-priced gun at 45 pounds. It featured beaded fences, Scott lever work, a pushrod safety, and fine rosette scroll engraving, and often an assisted opening system. It was much finer than either the Prodigy or the Crown model box locks. For price comparison, Churchill's best quality premier side lock was over 100 pounds. The Crown model came in at 35. But during and after World War II, the word utility took on some negative connotations in Britain. Under the rationing laws, utility goods were associated with cheap, drab, no-frills products. To fix the perception, Churchill rebranded the model as the Regal, even offering customers the option to have utility polished off their cover plates and re-engraved. In 1937, a Coronation model was introduced, later called the Deluxe, and eventually returned to its original name, the Utility Easy Opening Shotgun. Today, it's fairly common to find original utility guns rebadged as Regals, a fascinating footnote in gun-making history. From live pigeon competitions to fields across the British Isles, EJ Churchill left an indelible mark on gun-making. With innovations like the XXV, Churchill rib, and incorporating easy opening systems, Robert Churchill proved that tradition and progress don't have to be enemies. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what other gun makers you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the field.